Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it almost feels like all the build-up is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, week 1 is just 1 of 17. That's not the case. It is different, Mike.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7th. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the 1 interception. I think today, get him off to a good start. Get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it. And if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. A handoff as they try to run it here. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one finds Peoples-Jones. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Downs goes in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw to the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll try to run it with Harris. Powering forward. He's in. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Extra point by Little is good. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Carter on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. 3rd and 5. From the 50, he'll send him. This is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick-6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
Extra point by Little is good. And his guys will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Ho-ho! Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the move, running left, it's Brooks. Whoa! Finding space at the 15. He is tough to bring down. A big one there on the ground.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
Jair Alexander is there to back that one away. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense ready to take over for their second possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. 14-3 is the score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll look to throw. But we try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Big opening up the middle to the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So he'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Downs goes in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play. The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Now a loose football. The defense has got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And, Greg, they have done it again. This defense scoring for the 2nd time, once on a pick and now on a scoop and score.
Yeah, when a defense can score once in a game, Mike, that's great. But when they can do it twice, it's remarkable. I mean, for them to be able to now impact this game on the scoreboard for the 2nd time with that fumble return for a touchdown, just an incredible performance so far today by this defense.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the visitors move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now this time they'll look to throw. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
2nd and 8.
Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. 11 yards on the pass there. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now give on the ground, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Now he takes off, and he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Throwing now from the gun. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Little on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And his guys move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. The ball's out. It is picked up by the defense. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And his guys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Metcalf. Now this offense can use the first of their timeouts. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to man just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. He is in.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Extra point try now for Tucker. The kick is good. And the visitors will cut the deficit down to 4.
Visitors 24.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 30-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Sending it deep for Waddle. And the visitors are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
So now this team's offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it first and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Looking to throw here on second and 10. And he'll be taken down.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That is caught by the tight end. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule: the closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
Extra point by Little is good. And his guys will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Set to go now on first and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. Here's a second and 9. They bring Judy in motion. Off the play fake. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Taken at the 19. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The offense headed back out. Captained, of course, by their quarterback. And we run you through the highlights. Out of the gun. Here's a run up the gut. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
At their 48-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Now a stoppage here for an injured player. That's Jalen Waddle, who's in some discomfort. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the visitors will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
This team's offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. Here's a handoff to Brooks. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Robert Spillane spills him there. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Back to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They go.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And he will score.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. They'll motion over Metcalf. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. 2nd down and 3. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41.
Nick Bosa on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Looking middle, and he's got downs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards.
The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
3rd and long.
Third down and 18.
He'll drop to throw. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Quarterback just has to get this ball out of his hands. I understand giving your guy a chance to pick up the first down. Let's see if he can get some space downfield past the sticks and put one on him. But once it's clear that's not going to work, this ball either needs to be thrown away, checked down, but you certainly don't want to continue to go backwards.
We're about ready now for the punt. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. First and 10. Now, faking the give. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, Peoples-Jones. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
A give, and here comes Harris. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And his guys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Carter on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll stick to the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll try to run for it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. 11 yards on the connection there, and that will be a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Passer, defense.
They'll run here. Not a lot on that one. He'll take it down to the 36. Here's a designed run.
They went to the designed quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his defense will take over here following the interception.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot for downs.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. It is a touchdown. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Visitors 39.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Throwing now from the gun. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. It's 2nd down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll get this very close to a 1st down. A nice run there. He'll just end up a little bit short. Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
He's got his man. That's down. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now they'll run. It's a counter. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a 2nd and 12. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. In motion comes Andrews. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. They'll be brought down. Short pickup. It's at the 26. Downs goes in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night.